I'm starting this recording because I wanted to address some of the issues with U.S. stocks performing so well this year and whether or not we should change your long-term portfolio. So, with that being said, I wanted to show you a little presentation I did back in 2014 when the exact same thing happened. I want to put the numbers together for 2018 as well, just so you can see. But I want everybody to watch this and just put some perspective on things because we tend to make emotional decisions based off of what's happening right now, last 6 months, last 8 months, and concerns we might have in the future. And we don't want to predict the market. So why am I underperforming the S&P? Well, the simple answer is you don't have all your money in the S&P. In the US, you're diversified into shares and mutual funds that include small cap and value stocks. If you've seen the presentation on the three-factor model, these asset classes have historically have a high rate of return. So in 2014, as you can see, um, the S&P 500 index it returned almost 14%, which is the highest it's ever been. It's not that high this year even. And historically, over the last 14 years, you can see it's only 4.24%. And you can see the other numbers there about the small cap and the value and the micro cap and how they've drastically outperformed the S&P over the last 14 years. The same will hold true over the last 18, which I will get you those numbers. Here's another way to look at it. If you invested $100,000 in 1990, what would it be today? So if you had all your money in the S&P 500, which a lot of people are heavily weighted in S&P versus having these other asset classes, you can see over the long term, you're going to drastically outperform that by sticking to the course and sticking with the portfolio we have built for you. How many years should I analyze when making decisions about my long-term portfolio? Just this year? 86 years? Or whatever Jim Cramer says. Let's look at the last 86 years. Same story. There's the S&P down there, getting those other asset classes that have higher rate of returns. And we're not even looking at international, which I'm going to show you a clip on that earlier. So you tell me, do you really want all your money in the S&P or do you think we should stay diversified? Why am I in international stocks? Well, over 50% of the world marketplace is now international. The United States, even though we're very ethnocentric, is only 49%. Back in 14, when this is the highest it had returned in forever, the S&P gave us 13.69%. That same year, look at these other indexes around the world. This is why we want to invest internationally. Right now, international is a little slow. I agree. I mean, a lot of it probably has to do with the Trump trade wars, etc. Who knows? But we can't time the market. We can't try to predict the market. Academically, and this slide is very important. I did have this for 2000 to 2016. I want you to take these numbers in, and this is why I don't think you should make any changes with your portfolio regardless of what happens this year. S&P 500 over those 16 years has returned 111%, which was awesome. But look at these other asset classes that we have you diversified in, gains you got by using the academic approach, the Nobel Prize winning approach, getting asset classes that have a historically higher rate of return. It doesn't happen every year. It's not linear, but over the long term, you're going to win, and you're going to win big. So I want you to stay the course, not making an emotional decision, and understand what we're doing. And I appreciate it. Now I got to turn this thing off.